What's up, folks? Game and Josh here. Another playthrough of Realm Revolution. We are going to be revolting our way through the, I believe it's going to be the Nomads 3. Nomads 5. I'm sorry. This run will be Nomads 5. I want to show you the simulation bonuses that we have on this. I set up in the end of the last video if you haven't seen it. We will put everything into forest berries, everything into nature magic, and everything into spirit of freedom. So we got serious 800 discontent coming around here. We don't have warlocks yet, but that's going to be very handy. And we don't have cyclops. And let's get started with the farm here, and that's kind of the order of business we've been doing. And it starts off really slow, but we get 7 food per second, so that's not too bad to start off with. But it's going to be a slow start, as every start is. Eventually they'll get faster and faster and faster, but that just hasn't happened yet. And when it's time to revolt, we'll come back and see you then. Alright, we're back. It's been about 2 hours since we stopped. I had to go run and take care of some things. We got our discontent on our farm already up to 15%, or 50, it'd be 15 times, 1500%. So let's see if I can get to 15. Yeah, there we go, 1533. We're going to revolt, and hopefully we make a little bit more money this time. Let's go ahead and put this into forest berries again. Druid bonus is going to be nature magic, and then the Nomads bonus will be the spirit of freedom. And we'll see how far we can get through here in just a few minutes. We're already at the 30,000. The 30,000 took a while the last time. You see it's a little slower than it was. Still a little slower than I'd like it to be, but when it's time to revolt, we'll be back. Okay, we're back here, and it's been a few hours, but we've made quite a bit of progress here. We're almost at 30,000 discontent here on the well, so we're going to restart it. And again, we're going to do the same thing here. It's like a broken record. Forest berries, nature magic, and then the spirit of freedom, which is making a huge difference. I mean, I could see 20 or 30 of those in the future just being a ton of discontent. So that's definitely one that we're going to probably build up in the future. Probably get a lot of forest berries at first with the elf discontent simulations. But here we go, we're moving right along here. As you can see, this guy's already at 195k per second, and it should just keep going and going and going. And the next one's going to be the stable, and I will be back when that is up. And we'll see you then. Alright, we're back here. This one's been real quick. It's only been about 30 minutes since the last segment here, and our discontent's already at 13,000. We're pushing ahead, making a lot more cash. This boost here was huge. As you can see, the Waterboy is still maintaining the massive amounts of percentage of there, and the landlords are even in there too, which is no, the landlords, they should be in there. We haven't. I'd expect a little bit more out of this, but wow, we can get 247,000 off of that one. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna discontent the stable now here for 13,000 bonus. I should do this one since it's up that high, but I think the stable will benefit a little bit more. As you can see, it's not doing that well. It's only got 1,500 on there. Let's go ahead and see what magic we got here first. Let's see, we got gold. What can we do with 72 QA? Nothing. Okay. So we're going to max that out as much as we can, get 21,000 on the next run. And again, for now, until we get a little bit higher, we're going to keep the bonuses the same here. And will be back when it's probably do either the Masters or the farm again. We will make that decision when the time comes, and we'll see you then. All right, we're back here. It's been about an hour, maybe hour and a half since we went through the last revolution, and we are at 33,000 here, but we're going to try to get some of these magic going here. And let's see what we got here. We got some money there. Here we go. Okay. And not enough for this. We got some more barons, but I don't really think that's going to help us. So let's go. We're going to get the masters up here. So now we're at 35,654, which would be 35 times 100. That would put us in a quintillion per second there, which is more than what this stable is, and definitely more than what 4,530. That would only put that at like what, maybe not even 5 billion. Let's see. Oh, 35 billion per second times. Yeah, that'd be about. Let's see. 35 times 4 is 140. So 140 billion with 3 zeros would be about a quadrillion, which these are already above that. So this is not worth it yet. So we're going to go ahead and do this one here. And again, we're going to keep the same. And Spirit of Freedom there. And let's see here. We're going to start with the farm. I know I've seen a lot of people play with wagons, and I just don't see how that benefits because I mean, yeah, they make money, but they don't make food. Food is what you really need. It's still a really kind of slow start here until we get this guy up a little bit, because we're not doing what we need to be doing here yet. There we go. Now we're getting into millions per second. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. A couple of those in the well. And we're almost at 10 billion there. Let's go ahead and get this maxed here. Some more well action there. 1843 per second on the food, which is a little slow, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And now we're at 114 million on this one. Let's get this farm up a little bit because I think it's a slacking behind these other. Well, no, it's actually even with the stable. Okay, we're in the trillions. And there we go. And now we're really cooking with grease with Water Boys pulling it in at 53, over half the, just over half the food there. And we're about to call it until we come back. 25 trillions, a little out of reach, but I think we can get it with this. Nope, sure can't. Nope, we can get this one up though, and that'll double that and make some a little more money there. 2.18 trillion per second. That'll give this Masters bonus a nice little riff to it. And once we get the town hall, then we'll start putting the discontent in there too. Not the discontent, I'll show you. Once we get the town hall, we'll start using this happiness effect here and the forest berries on top of that, so that will help. And I don't ever buy elven bows, so that doesn't help. Minus 50% to monster power. That might help too in the long run. Well, we need a lot of elf assimilations there to go. So, all right, we'll come back when it's time, and until then, it will just sit here and grow and grow and grow. All right. Alright, so I just got home from a long work day, and it's time to revolt. We got this discontent on the town hall to almost 30K. I'm going to see if I can push it out there. Okay, we got it. 31K. Nope, we can't do that one yet. Or that one. We can get the commanders, but I don't think that's a real need to do that. We're at City Walls 1 when we get this up here. And the Masters are dominating at 94.74%. Total 3.23 sextillion per second. The battle power is not that great because I only bought one soldier. There's no point in working on battle power at all at the beginning of the game. Wait till you are ready to do it. Yet. Now later, there will be a reason to do that, but not yet. Food from farms, we're looking at 1.97 million. We got a few of these homesteads up and going here, and that will be the next discontent. Maybe this farm looks really tempting, but okay, so that's gonna add 100,000 times, so that's gonna add 10 to the 5th, and this is 10 to the 12th exponent. Trillion is 10 to the 12th, so you add 5, that's 10 to the 17th, which is 100 QI, 10 QI. And this is already way past that here. So what I'd rather multiply this in the long run and make this even more than multiply this. I don't even think that would, that doesn't even, no, 10 QA, I'm sorry, 10 QA. So this is way past that. So we're going to go ahead and skip this guy. And we got some gold here. Let's see what we can do with it. Probably nothing. All right, we're going to go ahead and revolt. And we're going to do the same thing. Forest berries. See what's going on here. Why I can't get that. I don't know what to put. Minus 50% to monster power. I don't want that though, but we might use that in the long run. Druid bonus again is going to be nature magic. It will be support magic in the future, but for now it's just going to be nature magic. Nomad's bonus is going to be spirit of freedom. And here we go. And it's another run here. Although it starts off slow, it doesn't end up slow, so that's what matters. Already at 21 food per second, easily. And once you get the well, once you get into some wells, you start making some money. All right, and when we're done here, we'll come back. All right.
Okay, let this one run a little bit longer than I expected, but I really wanted to get a big jump on the Barons, so just to see where we're at. We already got the cows going here, so we got the homestead here. I wanted to get a real jump on the Barons, and we're at 188K, and that is going to probably give us enough money that we can start working on. We actually got the gold mine here. We could get that too, and actually we can get the throne room too, which will increase discontent, which is what we want. Let's see if we can get some, max that out there. I don't want to spend too much money because I want to max these as much as we can just to see. Okay, now we got it at 2.8 million, which is a big step up from that. It just went from 148K to 2 million just by buying that throne room. So this really is a big one here. I also bought, a billion of these. We got 840 billion barons, so that helps. Let's jump in here, and the army is it's finally where we could start building an army, and I could probably get that, but I think going ahead and revolting and putting a more battle power kind of based setup is going to help make that faster on the next run. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to revolt here. I'm going to go ahead and buy these and revolt. And now I'm going to change this up. I'm going to put 3 in this happiness effect here so we can make a little bit more cash. And then I'm going to put the rest in the forest berries. Now on the druid bonus, I am going to go full nature magic. And then the nomad's bonus is going to be different. because we're going to put that in the spirit of war, and that's going to bring up the battle power, since we're no longer really building up our discontent. And that's going to, I think that's just going to really help, because we don't need discontent anymore. And we'll see how this ends out. This peasants is still really slow, but once we get past the peasants, it is rather quick. As you can see, it goes up rather fast. And the food isn't that bad. 86 at this point isn't that bad, but we are making a bunch more money since this. And once we get up to the barons and the cows, that's really going to split up. And we'll come back when we start building troops, so we can really get an idea of this last revolution here. And I'll see you then.
All right, this is the last leg of this. I guess we're calling them assimilations, huh? Yeah. And I've gone a little bit further. I had some technical difficulties. You may notice the sound might be a little bit different than it was. My headset ripped on me. I had to get a new one. And they don't even make the headset I had before. So I bought an El Cheapo headset to get me by until I can get enough money and get a nice new headset. And enough about the headset. I've gone way past where I need to go. I only need 1 sextillion to get the next last one. I'm at 9, so we're kind of far. And I've pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. And there's no reason to push it anymore since we're there. So anyway, we're at farm 15. Everything's at 15 except the well, which is I've been doubling every time here. Then it comes up a little ways, and I don't know why that sound was there. That's a good question. But it's there. Windows is mad at me about something I did, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to where we're at here. We're going all the way up to Altar Fire, and we actually bought the Altar Fire, which gives battle power, which really helped on this last leg. And the first one wasn't. It was in the duodecillions. It wasn't too much. We actually have enough to get the second one, and I want to kind of see this increase here. See if it really goes up 25%. 25% is going to be about 15k. Yeah. Let's see. 10% is 5, right? So half of that is 2.5. So 2.5 times 5 should go up about 12, huh? Let's see if it does. It should be up about 66. Close. That's close. That's close. I'm not sure that's worth it. Oh, look, we even got the last one here. Now, see, I've never been this high. I have been this high. So after Altar Fire, you get the vegetable gardens, opens farmers, which brings in a lot of food. Shepherds gives cows, which could really, I don't know, what's better, 1 billion food? Or 30 cows, or a sheep, which we don't have a butcher, so the sheep's not really going to help us yet. So let's go on over here to the plains and get the last thing we need. You can see we're already set to go here, and 48 out of 49 is going to be right here. Well, we're way over that 1.5 sextillion. Got it. So let's assimilate. This is going to end the playthrough. Again, this one took a little bit longer than I thought because I've been sitting here just building stuff. I shouldn't have gotten that far. I shouldn't have even bought the second. I shouldn't have bought the second of the Altar Fire. I should have never gotten that high. But I sat and milked it for a while, waiting on a headset to come from Amazon, which we got. So now we can assimilate. And you can see now we have the 5 bonuses there. And the next step will probably be the Warlocks, which will be in part 20. And I appreciate you watching. Check us out on Discord for talking about the game. Mostly text chat, but I could do some live stuff too, in voice on if there's enough people. There's not a lot of people. There's like 2 or 3 people in there right now. But if you really want to talk about what you've done, maybe I could do something different according to what you've done if you're past me, or if you need advice or on something that the video's not there, have questions about what I've done so far, and like I said, I'm not that far yet. I've got a couple more places to go out here, and we're doing one assimilation a week right now. I'm trying to speed that up. Hopefully, with these bonuses, they will speed up more and more and more. And I appreciate you watching. Throw the video that thumbs up and subscribe for future updates, and we will see you soon, my friends. Thanks for watching.